driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday, the 29th. Hope you're having a good day. I woke up very, very late. Okay. I'm like, who was putting that in our group? It was Chain Breakers. Chain Breakers can go live in my group all they want. I thought they were Thursday nights. Oh no, they changed to Wednesday a while ago. Looks like we're going to be reading out of the 12 by 12. I already forgot the page number. And I kind of just went with what was in the reflections today. Because I got an email and they said it's great news, but it's not great news. It isn't. And I wish they would stop thinking. It's like they're putting candy in front of my face saying, here you go. This should appease you. Fuck you. No, it doesn't appease me. It just pisses me off. Okay. So, I don't even want to get into it. I'm not going to. You're gonna be seeing it posted anyway. So listen, I'm not gonna worry about it there. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I never get anybody at this time, so this is gonna be short. If you're here, please say hello. And it's only important that you say hello because otherwise I may not know you're here. Because my ticker almost always says 0 and there's people here. So today we are talking about active guardians. We are the active guardians, and that's actually part of what it is that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to protect people from predators. And people just don't want to listen. So today I'm giving them the business. I'm going to start naming names. So, all right. We are to start on page 183, but you know me, I'm going to go back a little bit, give us a little bit more in there. So I'm going to start at the top of page 182 in the 12 by 12. I will even take a little drink here in case you want to grab your 12 by 12 and get to page 182 and do that. Yeah, very good. That should be enough time. All right. In the beginning, the press could not understand a refusal of all personal publicity. Hello, Patricia. Good to see you. See, Patricia's here, but it says 0 up there. That's why it's important that you say hi. They were genuinely baffled at our insistence upon anonymity. Then they got the point. This was yesterday's. Here was something rare in the world of society, which said it would wish to which said it wished to publicize its principles and its work, but not its individual members. Hey, Michelle, good to have you. I look up and there's 3 people here. That's awesome. I am reading, if you did not catch, I'm reading from the 12 by 12. I'm at the top of page 182 right now. Which said it wished to publicize its principles and its work, but not its individual members. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Caught you after work, did I? The press was delighted with this attitude. Ever since, these friends have reported AA with an enthusiasm which the most ardent members would find hard to match. Okay. Now, have you ever noticed press still does this? They do not mess around with people in 12-step groups. Okay. I don't know exactly why, but it's a nice respect to have. Okay. Probably because they'll lose their job if they put people's names out there. You gotta be careful. Wait, here's what it comes down to. No one speaks for AA as a whole. No one. Okay. There is no elected official that said, we said this person could speak for us, because we do not. Why do we not have one? Because we don't have any say-so on outside issues. We don't need one. It's God. God decides that stuff. And we all agree on that. Like, yeah, God takes care of that. I don't know what you're talking about. Right? The main thing is keeping other people's anonymity. That's really where we need to be careful. Right? So in this situation, there's reporters, and then I'm a person, they need to keep my anonymity. Okay. You could say, my name is Dion. I am part of a 12-step group. I can totally omit my name and say I'm a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. But as long as we are not taking credit, okay, I didn't write this stuff. Every idea that I have, I stole from somebody else. Okay. There was actually a time when the press in America thought the anonymity of AA was better for us than some of our own members did. Okay. I talk about this a lot. I do not want to be specially distinguished among my fellows. I don't. No. I want to help as many people as I can. Okay. We all have our places, and nobody is above anybody, and nobody is below anybody in AA. No. At one point, about 100 of our society were breaking anonymity on the public level. With perfectly good intent, these folks declared that the principle of anonymity was a horse and buggy stuff, something appropriate to AA's pioneering days. And I hear what they're saying. In the beginning, we were a secret society. And the only way you got in was with a sponsor. Yes, a sponsor. That's how you got into AA in the beginning. Okay. That's where sponsorship came from. If you want to get into a golf club or some kind of tootie place, you've got to have a sponsor that represents you. That's how sponsorship started. Or what would happen is I would get on the train or whatever, go downtown. I would say, hey, can I talk to some of your alcoholics? They'd say yes. I would help some of them. I would 12-step that person, and then I would sponsor that person into AA. That's the correct way to do it, by the way. Okay. Now, it's even more important that we put our active guardian on duty. Okay. See, when they wrote this, recovery wasn't big business, but it is now. Yep. They were sure that if AA could go faster and farther if they availed itself of modern publicity methods. AA, they pointed out, included many persons of local, national, and international fame. And that is the problem. That's the problem. Okay. Provided they were willing, and many were, why shouldn't their membership be publicized? Why not? Let's find out. Thereby encouraging others to join. These were plausible arguments, but happily our friends of the written profession disagreed with them. Okay. Now, if these 100 did not decide to do this, thank God for those 100. Okay. They were pioneering for us. Did they make mistakes? Yes, they did. They're human. I see where they're coming from. I get why they wanted to do that. My brain's like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But that's the problem. My brain's broke. How am I going to rely on an answer from something that is broken? That 100 is what I would call a mutual admiration society. I get it because they want to help. I get that. I do. I mean, if anybody blows their anonymity around here, it's me. I mean, I do my best. Okay. But sometimes people need to be yelled at. I'm going to be doing that today, unfortunately. Not yelling. You never, ever, okay? You never, ever fuck with the messenger. Don't ever mess with the messenger. Okay? Period. It's not on them. Okay? Okay. I'm saying that for myself right now. Well, this lady has been going out of her way to make sure that I'm getting information. If you think I'm not going to be, I'm on her side. And I hear what she's doing everything that she can. God bless her. God bless her. In fact, I think I'm also going to write her boss and say, without her, we wouldn't be getting this far. Right. The foundation wrote letters to practically every news outlet in North America, setting forth our public relations policy of attraction rather than promotion, and emphasized personal anonymity as AA's greatest protection. Okay. We're not salespeople. Well, we are. When you're a salesperson, you're not really selling your item, you're selling yourself, by the way. Okay. The item's something that you believe in, that you think somebody else may need. Anyway. Right? Personal anonymity as AA's greatest protection. So what does that mean? That means I got to do the work. It's going to make me accountable. And we need that. As a recovered alcoholic, I still need accountability. Without accountability, I'm done. Okay? Just like, I got up and there's a bunch of messages. Where are you? I didn't get up until 5:11. I slept for 19 hours. I did not need the sleep. I don't know I'm still very upset about it, actually. Since that time, editors and rewrite men have repeatedly deleted names and pictures of members from AA copy. Frequently, they have reminded the ambitious individuals AA anonymity policy. Okay. Now, if you want to go out there and find a news reporter, do a story on yours, it's going to be tough. It'll be tough. They stay away from that. They really do. Now, let's say you put together a resource center. Yeah, then contact the news. That has nothing to do with your AA work. Okay. They have even sacrificed good stories to this end. Yeah, we have great stories. We have great stories. We have stories of hope. A lot of hope. Go check out Trudging Together. There's a bunch there. I've got over 90 now. Actually, I've done over 120, but I deleted a bunch because that was my cat, and he has brought down my whiteboard. So I saw it happening. That's why I didn't react. I have a feeling he wants something from me. And he's still in here. Okay. Dude, for reals. All right. The force of their cooperation has certainly helped. Only a few AA members are left who deliberately break anonymity at the public level. With TikTok and Facebook and people are doing it all the time. But there are no AA police. Okay, there's no 12-step police walking around going, "You can't do that." Okay, what will happen? You'll probably go back out to drinking or drugging. See, the reason that it's in place is to protect us from going back out. It's to help us stay accountable. It's to help us understand that the group is more important than the individual. That without the group, the individual doesn't count for much. And that we do this together. Some of us don't even know each other. Like right now, we've got 3 other people here. They probably don't even know each other. They hardly know me, but we can all agree on certain things, and that's the neat thing. This, in brief, is the process by which AA's Tradition 11 was constructed. To us, however, it represents far more than a sound public relations policy. It is more than a denial of self-seeking. Is that right? Who am I to use AA for my personal gain? That's why that's like with these, I don't ask for donations. This tradition is a constant practical reminder that personal ambition has no place in AA. In it, each member becomes an active guardian of our fellowship. Yeah. All right, now we got the reading from here. Let's get to it. The basic concept of humility is expressed in the 11th tradition. It allows me to participate completely in the program in such a simple yet profound manner. It fulfills my heart to be an integral part of a significant whole. Wow, that is really cool. I like that. That's it. That's step 11 for you. See, it's more than just blowing anonymity and stuff. It's about being a part of, understanding that, okay, now you can kind of understand why some of the boomers get angry. Okay. I know sometimes it's about drugs and other things, but you can see why they're protective. Okay. AA does belong to alcoholics. It does. It belongs to alcoholics. There are 12-step groups for drugs. Okay. But an open AA meeting is for everybody. An open AA meeting is for everybody. Now, you can't be autonomous, right? There's a lot of places where if you are not an alcoholic, you can join the group, but you don't get to speak, which I tend to agree with. Okay. It really depends. It really depends. Okay. Because I have some meeting, I have like the 3:00 meeting. We get a lot of doctor office nurses. We get nurses in training a lot in that one. So humility brings me closer to the actual spirit of togetherness and oneness, without which I could not stay sober. Then who? Okay. So if we don't have our sobriety, or we don't have for any of us, if we don't have our recovery, we don't have anything. And then what good is Tradition 11? None, because you're back out. So now it doesn't matter. Okay. What if we picked What if we picked, hey, Ingrid, good to see you. I'll go on a little bit longer because Ingrid's here. She said, did you just show up on? I don't know if you did or not. Let me know if you did. I'll keep going. And remembering that every member is an example of sobriety, each one living the 11th tradition, I am able to experience freedom because each one of us is anonymous. Oh, it's pretty cool. We all get to be a part of it. That means that I don't need to go to every single AA meeting to make sure that it's protected. See, it's already kind of done. It's already kind of done. You know, I was going to do the 12 steps of Christmas, but I think I should probably do the 12 traditions. I talk to a lot of people that are like, I've never read the 12 by 12. You should really read the 12 by 12. The 12 by 12 and the big book are requirements if you want to make it. They're highly suggested. The principles can teach you a way of life beyond the steps. I run Trudging Together by the Principles. Okay. I do things on attraction, not promotion. Okay. If I did things on promotion, this would be much different. It'd be more televised. Hey, we're doing this. We got this set up and this special thing. And no, Okay. Who knows what's going to happen here? There's been time that I've messed up so many times talking on here. It's ridiculous and it's okay. I don't even edit the podcast because if I edit them, then I'm saying I know better than God. No. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I got to figure out a meeting to get to. I haven't been to one today. That's what happens when you wake up and I don't know what it was. It wasn't. Yeah, thank you so much for you all being here. Gary, Patricia, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle is that what your name was? I could go back here. Michelle was here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is important that we say knowledge is a power, but once you can start using your brain again, knowledge is power. Okay. And the more you know, the better you'll be able to help people. That's been my experience. It really has. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out for 23 minutes. I appreciate it. I love you all. I really do. Peace out. And